full of cheer. What the deuce do we care?
Hey, I am ready to start a new series. This now will flip, or flop, which, however way you want to look at it. I am flopping back to the Fallout series. Not saying that it's a flop. It's not. It's one of my favorite series of all time, so obviously not. And it's got a huge fan base. So, maybe I should say flip. Yeah, maybe flip would make more sense. Anyway, so first, starting with the article that I've been using as sort of a guideline. Now, the idea here is to establish a foundation of what I have enjoyed in my history as a gamer. And so I'm looking at the primary series that I have enjoyed over time. And once I get through these series, I'm sure I'll, kind of look back at some of my other games that I've enjoyed with some nostalgia. But this is to just sort of establish, hey, look, I've been gaming for a long time. I enjoy gaming. I think it's fun. I think it's amazing. Keeps my mind sharp and my heart young. So that's the way I look at it. Now, back to the article here. So I'm going to use flipping back to Fallout. And this article is how to play the Fallout games in chronological order. Doing the same thing with Resident Evil. And obviously, something to keep in mind, there are far more games in the Resident Evil series than there are in the Fallout series. First of all, I'm not going to be playing all the Resident Evil. I'm basically sticking to the ones that fit within the mythology, storyline, lexicon, whatever words you want to use to describe it. But there are more. And so at some point, I'm going to run out of titles here in Fallout. So what I'm going to do is I'm kind of a Bethesda guy. I know everybody, Bethesda, but I like the Bethesda games. So sorry, not sorry. I have already done the first Fallout game, and I have already done Fallout 76. And so now I believe the next game is Fallout 2, which came out in 1998. Right. That was a bit ago. Almost 30 years. Wow. Wow, I'm getting old, man. All right. Well, anyway. So now here it is, how to play the Fallout games in order. As they mentioned here, there's some games they left out, like Fallout Shelter, Brotherhood of Steel, which don't really fit in the story of what's going on. But I believe the games and the TV show, which I'm really loving the TV show, season 2 was great. So, I liked it. Season 3, I guess, will be coming out hopefully in the relatively near future. So Fallout 76, we already finished that one. That's in Appalachia. And it's an MMO. And I actively play that MMO, so it's a lot of fun. Fallout, which I just finished Fallout. I'm uploading a video today, which is the kind of like a Fallout speed run. So not really. Don't get mad at me. It's not really a speed run. It's I'm starting to call it a story run. Try to get through the story as fast as possible. So that was fun. That was interesting. All right. So of course that one is taking on the super mutants and the master. And yeah. So next is Fallout Tactics. Now, I'm going to tell you a sad story. I tried to play Fallout Tactics and it wouldn't work. I did all the kind of troubleshooting and workarounds. I tried all three different modes. I did get it up, but it kept crashing, and I just couldn't get it to work. And as it explains here, uh, it been retconned. Uh, has been retconned and considered non-canon by Bethesda. But certain events from its story have been referenced in future games. So that's why I was going to play it. But you know what? I think it's basically safe to assume that this game does not really fit into the mythology of Fallout. So, and to be honest, I only played it a couple of times back in the day, and I didn't really enjoy it. It wasn't very fun for me. So anyway, we are not going to be playing that game as a result. But the second great title from the Fallout series, in my opinion, is Fallout 2. And that's what we're going to do today, or start today, I should say. So it says 44 years after Fallout Tactics, the events of Fallout 2 take place. Blah, blah, blah. The first major sequel, this time following a descendant of the Vault Dweller from the original game known as The Chosen One. And after their settlement is hit by a long drought, the Chosen One is selected to leave the confines of their home for a terraforming device known as the GECK, or the Garden of Eden Creation Kit. All right, so there we go. I think that's enough kind of background on what this game is about. And then after this one, going to get into the first official Bethesda title for Fallout. So that's going to be fun. It's as we can see down here at the bottom, it is Fallout 3. And I loved this game when it came out. I was so gaga over that game. I played it many hours, probably an embarrassing amount of hours. But I really like it. So anyway, but that is for next time in the series. Right now, it is Fallout 2, and let's get into it. Okay, well, all right. So first thing I'm starting to do, like right off the bat, is avoiding any music. Because I keep getting, I'm not currently monetized, which is fine. I'm not worried about that. But what I am worried about is at some point, I might get monetized, and then they will be like, oh, hey, yeah. So anyway, there are several times where I have been kind of warned that there is music that's copywritten, and I try to take it out, and sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't, and it's really annoying, and I hate it. I don't care about the music. I'm not a music guy. I will listen to music occasionally, but for the most part, I think I'm a game guy. I'm a story guy. That's what I care about, and the music is just sort of background noise for me. It's not like part of my interests. So the fact that I'm getting flagged, and it's always just for the music. Like, what is it with the music industry? Like, I would think it's like free promotion, right? They're promoting your music through the game. I think the ink spots are a perfect example of that. I would never have known about that group unless I had played Fallout, and now I enjoy the ink spots and I enjoy music from that time period, so I don't know why they gatekeep their music so much, but it's really annoying. I would rather just not ever have it in my videos. I just want it all to be gone. So anyway, I'm going on a rant. I apologize. Yeah. Anyway, I will be avoiding any music in my videos from now on. So new game, yes. All right, Narg. Yeah. So they made a few changes, quality of life changes in this game, which is nice. As far as like time invested in the game, I don't know comparatively Fallout 1 and 2. I know I put quite a few hours in both games, but anyway, I'm essentially going to create a character similar to the story run character I made in the last game because I forgot how much fun that build is. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go, whoa, not with skilled. I'm going to go with gifted. All right. That gives me 7 more attribute points, which is very useful. I'm not going to be doing a lot of the side quests. I am going to just try to grind through and get to the end. It's been quite a long time since I played this game. I remember some of it, but it has been a long time. So I'm going to basically make a build similar to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 2 luck and then max out my agility. And I'm also going to max out my intelligence. This will help to make up for the fact that I'm losing a lot of skill points on this build. And that's okay. I'm going to more than make up for it with the high intelligence, I think. And a lot of these stats I don't really care about, but we'll get to that later. Charisma actually does matter in this game, but I'm not going to worry too much about companions. If my companions have a bad day, so be it. So I'm going to go with 3 charisma. Whoopsie. And maxed endurance. All right, so I'm kind of a tough guy living in the village. I do not need perception. I will show you why in just a second. And I will max out strength. So there we go. I'm really tough, really strong, high endurance, high intelligence, high agility. So basically, max melee damage, max health, max skill points, and max agility, which will give me action points, maximum action points. The next trait I'm going to take is fast shot. And that is because it works for both ranged and melee weapons. Now here it says only guns and thrown weapons, but I don't think that's true. I think it also applies to unarmed weapons. So if I'm right, that means at some point I will be able to have 1 attack per action point. So that will equal 10 attacks per round, and that is pretty wild. So I'm going to go with unarmed. Okay. And then lockpick and speech. Okay. And that will give me a pretty good set of numbers for speech, lockpick, and unarmed. And I will get my unarmed pretty high fairly quickly, and then we'll just kind of dump equal amounts into lockpick and speech until they're relatively high. The reason why, I know there are lockpicks are incredibly useful throughout the game, getting into locked areas, doors. Speech, for passing speech checks is very useful. Same for Fallout 1. And speech checks don't really matter with charisma, so that's something to keep in mind. I know repair and science are very useful in Fallout 1. I'm just not sure how useful they are in this game. It's going to take some kind of me playing around and trying to remember all that. Okay, so anyway, I am babbling. I apologize. I am going to name this character the same name that I gave the one in my speedrun, and that is Theone, or the One. Which, I mean, they already told us that we're the Chosen One, right? So, it makes sense. I am Theone, the Chosen One. And, yeah, I think this is my build. I'm going to go with it, and done.
Come in, Chosen One. There are things you must know.
Is that a bong?
The village is dying. The signs are everywhere. Withering crops. Dying Brahmin. Sick children. There is hope, however. A slim hope that few know of. The old discs speak of an item called the Garden of Eden Creation Kit. It is said it can bring life to the wasteland. This will be your quest, if you prove yourself worthy. For that proof, you must first journey to the Temple of Trials. If you survive, come back to me. We will talk more. Our life is in your hands, Chosen One. Prove yourself. Find the GECK. Be our salvation.
All right, and that's where it begins. Okay, I purchased a new mouse pad that's supposed to be ergonomically correct. So far, it is pretty comfy. I got, I can't remember the name of it, but it's essentially where this tendon here gets tight or something. Basically, it made it to where I couldn't use my thumb, and I had to, and it was rather unpleasant too. And I had to get this special guard to wear on my hand. So yeah, I try to make sure that doesn't happen again, because that was not fun. Okay, here we go. Now, my inventory, I only have a spear. I am not a melee weapon character, unarmed. So keep in mind, I do have, it requires 3 action points right now, but I don't have a weapon equipped for unarmed. So I do believe, fingers crossed, that when I do equip one, it will be 2 action points. We will see. I'm not going to worry too much about trying to grind XP. But if something decides to get in my way, so be it. Alright, now because of playing Fallout 1 quite a bit, I did learn a lot of the hotkeys, which even back in the day I did not use the hotkeys very much, so it is quite useful. I'm just right now in gather mode, so there are some things I want to gather around here. We're just going to skip our turn and see. Yeah, that's what I was hoping. This guy would come to us, so I don't waste action points and maybe get less likely to get hit. Alright, he did not make it very close. So that still gives me 2 hits. Alright, that looks like it. Now, inside here. Hey, get out of there. Can't remember what's in here. Is there anything in here? That is healing powder, I believe. Alright. Something that was introduced in this game, which they continue to use in some of the future titles. Like, I know it's in... I think it's in New Vegas. I don't think it's in Fallout 3, but I can't recall. I may be wrong. This guy's gonna be stubborn. There we go. 1, 2. Oh, darn. And let's see, I got poisoned. Can't remember how bad that is in this game. I'm gonna go ahead and what I'm hoping to do is, I believe there are quite a few scorpions through here. I'm gonna try to gather their tails so that I can buy a melee weapon as soon as I can. Or not, sorry, unarmed weapon. Wow, did I get him in one shot? Nice. Alright. I cannot get a... There we go. Cannot get a lock on him at all. Alright. Try to go through this as fast as possible, but there are some things to pick up. Which until I get that first... Until I get that first unarmed weapon, it's going to be useful to gather and sell things. Yeah, I think there is a skeleton over here. Oh no. Okay, that should be that. One thing I figured out with the hotkeys is pressing Enter on the keyboard will get you out of combat if there are no enemies around you. Otherwise, you can press spacebar if you want to just end your turn. It helps speed up the process a little bit. Don't have to move your cursor all the way down. Wow, I am very strong. I like it. Stop it. There we go. Got that. Alright, that's all the stuff around here. Get out of here. Is this locked? I know at least one of these doors. Yeah. Oh, and this is something else. You can press 2, and that will automatically go to unlock. I think 1 is sneak. Yeah. And then 2 is lockpick. And you can just... oh, no, you can't. Oh, you can right-click out of it. And then I think 8 is repair. And then 7 is science. I think that's right. Let's see. Yeah, steal. I don't really steal, but maybe I will in this game. It's kind of traps. I don't really deal with traps. First aid and doctor might be useful, so that would be what? 5 and 6. Yeah, 5 and 6. So that could be useful. Alright, let's see. Am I hurt? I am hurt a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and... Okay. I feel a little bit better. Oh, and I got rid of my poison. That's good. And there we go. Max health. And a little extra XP here and there. That's good. Oh, right. These spears. Oh, I forgot about that. And I think you can get to it. There you go. You can actually pick these up and sell them later. They're so hard to... There we go. To highlight. Trying to think of the right word to use. Highlight, I guess. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Scorpion. That gives me 2 hits. 1 and 2. Alright, perfect. Aw, gonna be right on top. Oh, good, perfect. Alright, enter to get out. Grab the stuff. And I do remember this game, I believe, is where they introduce geckos, which we see again in New Vegas. And it makes me think that maybe this game takes place in the same area as New Vegas. I didn't look up where this game actually takes place. Alright, easy peasy. Grab this. Alright, explosives. Oh right, I think you can't get through this door or something. Come to me. Or as Scorpion would say, get over here. Hey, 1 hit, that's what I like to see. I am very, very powerful. Now, take that with a little bit of grain of salt. I did put this on the easiest difficulty. I think it's on the easiest difficulty. Just to make combat faster and not have to... This game can actually get quite tactical and very punishing. Like, critical hits are no joke. I have been 1 hit with a critical hit and yeah, game over. So that happens less though in the lower levels. That's part of the reason why I didn't even worry about crits. I won't lie, I do like the idea of having a crit-based character. Wow, he dodged both times. You're impressive for an ant. Okay, there we go. Done. Okay, now the fun of using explosives. I have had this blow up before me. Blow up on me before, I should say. Oh, that's something they changed. That's nice. It used to be if you used an item like an explosive, it would go to the bottom of your inventory, and then sometimes you'd have to like go through like a lot of inventory to get to the item to try to drop it. So that's not very efficient. I believe another thing they added in this version of the game, Fallout 2, is a loot all or take all button, which is incredibly handy, especially since my character is so strong. I will be able to just take everything. But talk about getting carpal tunnel. I mean, it is quite difficult sitting there like doing this. So yeah, you can just take all now, which I should be doing. I don't know why I'm not doing it right now. Okay. 1, 2, good. And take all. Done. Escape. Okay, what's in here? Take all. Done. Yes. Alright. Now, over to here. Oh. 4? Yay. No, 1 more. What are you doing? There we go. Ah. Wow, that's 3, 4. Okay. I mean, it was a 1 hit, but he dodged 4 times. That's amazing. Alright, I like that little sound. Alright, I think that's done. Okay, Oh, right. I'm gonna save the game here. Cameron. Okay. I like that name, but I don't consider it a very tribal name. Greetings, Theone. I have the honor of being your final challenge. To continue in your quest, you must defeat me in unarmed combat. Shall we begin? I've got some questions for you first. What would you like to know? Okay. Why do we have to fight? The path of the Chosen One is not an easy trial to walk. Theone, you will be faced with many challenges throughout your lifetime, and the most difficult of these will be dealing with your fellow man. There will come a time when diplomacy and tact will prove to be useless, and your hand must be raised instead. This challenge prepares you to face another human. Look him in the eyes and know that you may have to kill him. Okay. Yeah, I guess. I disagree with you. I think that a peaceful solution to any problem is possible. You may be correct, Theone, but not in our current situation. You must defeat me to succeed in your trial. Look, I don't know all of your strengths and weaknesses, and you don't know mine. Accidents do happen. So what if one of us inadvertently kills the other? Kills the other? Kills the other? Huh? Okay. Let's just end this now, rather than take that chance, okay? I see your point. I wouldn't want to be responsible for killing you when all I meant to do was test your mettle. Very well, you may pass, Chosen One. Thanks. I'll see you back in the village. Okay. That's good. I forgot that was an option. I think that's what this chest here is. I was going to say. Yeah. So it's empty, and I think if you do have to fight him, he basically says you have to put your stuff down there. But we don't have to worry about that. Good to go. And that should be that. All right. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I can't recall how many years. I know it said this is like 44 years after Tactics. But I can't remember how many years Tactics is after Fallout 1. I want to say it was in the 30 range. So that would mean this is, let's just say, 70 years after Fallout 1. And he is a descendant of the Lone Wanderer, now wearing his vault suit. So that would mean, what, his grandfather or great-grandfather? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, let's see here. Yeah, I remember some of this stuff. The well has not worked in a while. It needs to be repaired. I wonder if I can repair it. I believe repair is 8. You repair the well. You gain 100 XP. Alright, there you go. See? This game's easy. You see your nephew, Fergus. Fergus? Fergus? Hi, Fergus. Be careful. The well's fixed. A female villager. A male villager. A female villager. Yeah, unless they have names or some kind of title, I typically don't try to talk to them. Hello.
Congratulations, Chosen One. You have survived the Temple of Trials. Are you ready for your quest?
Of course.
Then take this flask. It is from the Holy Vault 13. Vic, a trader in Klamath, brought it to us. He may know where the vault is. You may also need some of what they call money. Here.
Okay. I mean, I think in the intro that she does mention what it is, but let's go ahead. What was my quest again?
Pay attention. Find the Holy Vault 13 and bring back the GECK. Vic, the trader from Klamath, brought us the flask from the Holy 13. Start your search with him. The disc will remind you of your task. May the gods of the vault watch over you.
Okay, jeez. All right, before I go, I have more questions.
I cannot help much. So much has been lost from the long ago. What wisdom do you seek?
How do I get to Klamath?
Klamath is to the east.
There are other things I would like to learn.
What do you need?
Where is Vault 13?
The Holy 13? I cannot help you. Only the Vault Dweller knew. His tales have the sound of a perilous journey.
I see. There is much I need to know.
What do you need?
Tell me about the GECK.
It is a holy artifact. The Garden of Eden creation kit. The discs promise it will make our lands green and our village prosperous. It will save us. More, I do not know.
There's more I want to know.
What do you need?
Well, I guess that's it. Out of dialogue options. On second thought, I don't need any help now. Goodbye. Okay, so yeah, not terribly helpful. So I'm gonna steal your stuff here, lady. I should check to see if she could barter with me.
Chosen One? Why are you here?
I want to barter. I can't press the button. Oh, there we go. It didn't click. Oh, you don't have anything. Fine. Be that way. Another good thing I found out is if you press 0, so you can press the dialogue options with like 1, 2, 3. But if you press 0, oh, they took that out. Interesting. Okay, well, it worked in Fallout 1. You can just end the dialogue. I guess they took that out. I'm going now. Let's see if 3 works. Okay, it does. All right, so you can still use the numbers, but you can't 0 out of the conversation, which, okay. It is what it is. I guess first I'll check out the tents and see if there's anything interesting. No, just escape out. I'm going to assume there's nothing else over there, too. Look at all these people. So many people to talk to. Lucas, a male villager. Let's talk to Lucas. So there you are, the chosen one. Humph. How goes your quest? Pretty well? Maybe you need a warrior's help. Sure. What can you help me with? I know how to fight with fists and feet. Think you can learn that? What can you teach me? You know all I can teach you, chosen one. Good luck to you on your quest. All right, I'm too high. I have too high of a skill. All right, but he does have healing powder, but I don't want that. All right, okay. Bye. Well, that's unfortunate. What about this guy? Jordan, twirling his spear as usual. Chosen one, the way you use a spear, you'll be meat for the geckos in no time. I can show you a few tricks. Sure. This will take a little while. Done. You're a swift student. It looks like you've learned all I can teach you. Thanks, Jordan. That's going to help a lot. All right. Great. So that's done. Okay, female. So it's like I know some of the people's names here, but not others. I'm just like, it's just some dude. I mean, how many people are in your village? 30. You don't know their names. See a young cousin, Nagor. You don't see his dog Smoke anywhere. Well, I do hear a dog, though. I just see a tribesman. I wonder if that's how I refer to them. Hello, female villager. Cousin, am I glad to see you? I need your help. What do you need help with? Smoke ran off into the hunting grounds and hasn't come back, and now Morless won't let me go find him. She says it's too dangerous. Can you go up or down on the... Oh, there we go. Good. That's handy. Okay, and hasn't come back. It's too dangerous, and he's just a dog. But I was going to go anyway. But now you're here, and you could do it, and I wouldn't get in trouble. Sure, but where are the hunting grounds? I guess I don't know where the hunting grounds are. What did you do? Get hit in the head with a rock? They're on the far side of Hakunen's tent, north of the village. I'll be back with him soon. Can I barter with you? Nobody has anything. Lame. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, Hakunen's tent. I guess that's this. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, there's Cameron. Oh, I think these guys you can fight too. Go clean the weeds. Oh, wow. That's a big walk. All right, fine. Let's go clean these weeds. Yeah, I'm at 68%. I definitely need to stop. I'm not Alright, let's see. Can I go to character? Oh, I can. Good. Alright, so I was at 68%. Let's go to 100. And then I'll just kind of evenly disperse here. That's 51. 55. Stop. There we go. 58. Alright, that gets that up to 60. 57. Alright, that's pretty good. Go with that, I guess. Oh, and by the way, how much? 1,400 to get to another. So now I'm up to 88%. Alright. Still not great, but there we go. That's done. Okay. Wow, I cannot lock on. Having problems with the mouse here. Wonder if my new ergonomic mouse pad maybe is not so great. That's combat, so enter out. Okay, I'm guessing it's up here. Oh, there's something over here as well. Alright, let me talk to Cameron here. It is good to see you again, Chosen One. How may I help you? Okay, I don't want to visit the temple again. Ready for that now? Just thought I would say hi. See you later. Okay. Alright, well, that was a good conversation. I like that. Oh, is this the temple? Well, I don't want to go to the temple again. Who's this? Fellow tribesman. Okay. Well, I guess it's over here, maybe? Ah, and here are the geckos. Okay, I remember this. Nothing, nothing. There's geckos down here too. Maybe I'll grind a little XP with these geckos. Alright. What? Alright, one hit. Okay. Go ahead. Do your worst. Oh, he got a lot of attacks. Alright, 87 on him. They're tough. Oh, gotcha. Alright. Yeah, I think they have loot too, so... Oh, no. I thought they had like gecko hides or something like that. Maybe that's New Vegas. Yeah, I think the dog... Yeah, is right there. Okay, but before we do that, we'll go clear out some more geckos. Try to get some XP. Oh, right. There's like plants over here. Oh, that's right. You can make healing herb. Oh, that's cool. I forgot about that. So I need to be on the lookout for healing herb. What? Why? Why can't I hit him? Is he too far away? Oh. Alright, 86. So I need to get... Probably like, oh, now it says 85. Interesting. Okay, there he goes. Done. Let's see, do you have... No, you do not. Alright, what does this say? Brock flower. That's right. So, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Is this not... It looks like it. I think there's some here. What? It's not highlighting. Interesting. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I thought there was something else you could pick over here. It's like Brock flower and something else. 3, 1, 2, and 3. Geckos are kind of cute, actually. Poor guys. I'm such a meanie. Alright. Now, let's see. You have nothing either. That is very disappointing. Oh, here it is. Is this it? Stop moving. Yes. Xander root. That's right. Okay. So green. I'm looking for little green tufts. Is there one over here that I missed? I do not see it. No. Alright, but there's another Brock flower. And a Xander root. I think I hit that too quickly. Oh well. 1, 2. They're gonna get double attacks for some reason. Yeah, that's something I don't understand about how this game operates, is that often you get your attack and then the enemies get to attack basically 2 rounds. They get to attack. So I don't understand the logic there. Normally it's not a big deal if it's just 1 or 2 enemies, but if you're up against like 8+ enemies, that can get really brutal. Nice. Alright. Go away. Go away. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Alright, let's see. You have nothing. Okay, I think I'm wrong. I think it must be New Vegas where the geckos have stuff. Alright, so that should be like 2 healing powders that I can make now. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, don't step in that stuff. What are you doing? There we go. Hello. Woof woof. Yes. Alright, let's go, my man. Oh, I can't go that way, that's why. Alright. Down to 33. That's pretty rough. But I did do a lot of combat, so hopefully this guy will give me a ton of XP. I don't think it'll be enough to raise a level, but who knows. Alright. Where was that guy? Right here. Hello. You found Smoke. Thanks, Smoke. You're a bad dog. Alright. Give me 100. Still need about 800 more. Darn. Okay, so there's nothing else over there. It looks like there's nothing else over there. Oh, there's still green here, so there's another spot here. Alright, I mean, I guess I could go beat up the Brahmin, but that probably would not help my tribe out too much. Come on. That's another pet peeve I have about this game, is that you can't click too far away from your character because it will not register. Okay. Who are you? Hello, tribeswoman. Junk. Where's the junk? I don't know. It's got a cross on it. Does that mean this is like a medical tent? No? Okay. Guess not. Alright. Still trying to gather stuff. My apologies. A little slow-paced. Alright. That's fine. Nothing there. I guess that's it. Let's talk to this guy. The bridge guard. Hello, chosen one. Off to... I thought... I saw off and I thought he was like saying something bad. Off to find the GECK. Yes, but before I go, I would like to ask you some questions. What do you want to know? What can you tell me of the men who trade with our village? The traders, they come from Klamath about every 2 months. There won't be another here for a month or more, but Klamath's only a few days east of here. Okay. A few days east. What can you tell me about this object I have from the sacred vault? Looks like a metal water gourd. Maybe the vault sent it to us as an omen. Oh, that kind of reminds me of that movie. What's it called? The Gods Must Be Crazy. That's a good movie. Can you tell me who brought this item to our village? I don't remember his name, just that he was old and loud, too loud for proper manners, but he knew many things. He was from Klamath, east, like I said. Thank you. Goodbye. All right. Proper manners. I don't know. Do people living in tribal situations think about manners? I mean, I guess culturally everybody has like certain taboos and things that are acceptable, right? But I mean, it varies, right? Like what, some places it's considered completely acceptable to eat with your hands and to sit on the floor while you're eating and stuff like that. So, you do that here and, in the US and they think you're crazy. Well, depends on the food, I guess. Some foods are finger foods. Anyway, what do I need to do? I need to, there was something I was going to check. Oh, right. Let me, first go to my inventory. Okay, I got this. This relic of the vault was probably used to contain some sacred sacrament. The holy number 13 is emblazoned on the side of this precious link to your people's past and hopeful future. It weighs 2 pounds. All right. Yeah, I have healing powder. I believe somebody in the village was supposed to teach me how to make it. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can make it. The rare root that gives healing properties to the powder of healing. The plentiful flower that forms the base for the powder of healing. Okay. But how do you do it? I can't recall. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't remember how to do it. I thought somebody maybe taught me, like the elder or something like that. All right. Anyway, let's check one more thing. Status. Arroyo. Find Vic the Traitor. Retrieve the GECK for Arroyo. I guess that's how that's pronounced. Archives. No, that's just the videos. Okay. Alright, this doesn't matter. Alright, so I'm going to go try to talk to the elder and see if she will teach me. I'm pretty sure it was the elder that taught you how to do that. But then I don't remember how to do it after that. I'm sure it's quite simple and... Oh, what? What? Oh, it's over here. With the totem. Alright, hello.
Chosen one? Why are you here?
I need some more info. Yeah.
What do you need?
Okay. Maybe not. Was it this guy? No. Huh. What's up here? That's the elder. Oh, no, there we go. Hakun, the shaman. Alright, nothing there. I missed a tent.
You return the spirit of the dweller to the world and bring a smile to the soul of an old man in passing. For this, I give you powders of healing. Remember, they fog the mind as they cleanse the body.
Okay. Okay.
And also, will I mix the Brock flower with the Xander root together whenever you bring both to me. May your pathways be true and your heart follow suit.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he won't teach me how to make it, but he will make it for me. Where can I find these things?
Look to the north, Chosen, and the way will be open.
Okay, thanks. I still need to talk to you, man.
Ah, Chosen. My garden is well. How is yours?
Okay, don't worry about that. I'm not going to be rude. Okay, let's just go for healing first.
You are well.
Boom. Okay, thank you.
Ah, Chosen. My garden is well. How is yours?
Make some powder for me.
May this be of no use.
Okay, thanks. All right, so I guess if I want to make powder, I've got to go to him, which is unfortunate. But I do have a lot of powder now.
Ah, Chosen. My garden is well. How is yours?
Geez, nobody has anything to sell. That's terrible. 5? Oh, never mind. I've got to go. All right, so I guess that's that. I did want to check inventory. I thought she said something about a disc. No? All right. Well, I guess that's it. let's get out of here. So first, we need to go to Klamath. Or Klamath. Klamath. Oh, that's a very small. Ah, interesting. There's only, what, 3, 4, 5 open slots? Huh. Oh, you can go up and down. Okay. Okay, so there's a few more down there. Alright, interesting. Oh, I know what I wanted to check. Alright, but we can do that when we get to Klamath. Alright, so let's go to Klamath. That's something that also I find a little annoying about the game. Like, if you press too far, it'll just zoom over. Okay, there's that. All right. Ooh, this has been a long time. I vaguely remember this as something about the kid. I think this is the first companion you can get. All right, so there's 2, 3 areas. Okay. Yeah, looks like it. 3 areas that you can go outside of here. All right. First thing I want to do is was Pit-Boy P? Yes. Okay. All right. So there we go. That's what I wanted to look at. There is no like deadline, so don't have to worry about that, like wasting time in the game or anything like that. So that's good. Well, I guess I'll go talk to this guy first. Me, Tor. Nice to meet you, Tor. Anything interesting happening here lately? Bugmen take moo-moos at night. Tor scared. Help Tor. Hep Tor. Hep Tor. Sure, Tor. I can help you guard the Brahmin. You hep Tor. Moo-moo's field points east of here. Now, yes. Smiles. I'll help you guard the Brahmin now, Tor. Okay, so there's no time constraints, which is good. So can just explore. Well, that was it. That's it. We're done. Oh, who are you? Oh, not the tree. 2 very similar looking men. They could be twins. Both are heavily muscled and have beetling brows. Beetling brows. Huh. I don't think I'm familiar with that. Oh, there's a bunch more down here. Oh, okay. And then there's this little shack down here. Okay. So let's go deal with them. I don't know. Is it wrong to fight them? I don't know. I'll go down here, I guess. Let them come to me. 92 on these guys. I can't see them. There we go. Okay. Oh, beat him up real good. Okay. Well, come on. Say 95. Oh, nice. Maxed. So there's always at least a 5% chance that you can miss. Which, I mean, yeah, that makes sense, right? Come on, see me. Alright, oh. 2. Alright, there we go. I probably should have looked for... Oh, I'm poisoned. Of course I am. Okay. So that should be that. Now, yeah, take all. Is there some button I can press? I don't know. Okay, whatever. I got 120. Alright. Whoops, not what I meant to do. Okay, I am now officially at a room. Yeah, I probably should have looked for a melee weapon first. Or not a melee weapon, an unarmed weapon. I'm sorry. Alright, and those guys ran away. Okay, so I guess we can check down here. What's this? Rad scorpion limbs? Okay. What's this? Meat jerky? Wow, that's different too. Move, it used to be 999 was as high as you could go. Only had 3 numbers. Okay, I was able to get it. That's good. I don't think there's really anything else down here, though. Okay. Let's go back and talk to Tor. Wait a minute, what? Bug's dead. Moo-Moo's safe. Tor, thank you. Okay. Okay. Cool. You're welcome, Tor. I guess just have to get out of here then. Let's see here. What now? Vic's. Oh, there's Vic right there. Boom. And he's not here. Where is Vic? Vic is not here. Let's check his stuff. Oh, look at there. Boom. Walkie-talkie. I can't pick it up. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back for this stuff. What's this? Dresser. Oh, this has a bunch of stuff too. Deck of tragic cards. I forgot about that. That's funny. And I used to be really into Magic. And I still do. I have... okay, that was weird. Sorry, I got a strange message. I used to really be into Magic the Gathering. I still am. I still like it. It's just hard to find people... you know, it's kind of a young person's game. A lot of younger people don't want to play with older people. So you young people are ageist. I don't know. I guess when I was younger, I maybe had similar. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, let's see here. Can't we all just get along? I'm gonna have to come back for this stuff. Let's see here. Bathhouse. All right. Yeah, I thought Tor would be your companion. I guess not. Interesting. Huh. Okay. I remembered that incorrectly. Okay, a plump older woman with a large nose. My name's Sally Dunton. Dunton? All right. But mostly they call me Big Nose Sally. I'm the owner of this here bathhouse. We have a whole hassle full of special attended baths for you to pick from. What kind of special attended baths do you have here? The special baths that we have available vary in cost by the amount of time that the gal spends with you and any special services that you take advantage of. You mean I get to be with a real live girl? Sign me up! Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for this. I better go. I'm sorry that we couldn't help you out. Come on back later, though. All right. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one. Let's see here. We got a kid. What do you have to say, kid? Mommy, please don't hurt me. Okay. What's this? See a plain-looking, sturdily built young woman with a scowl on her face. Yeah. Sounds about right. My name's Matey Buckner. I take care of trading and drinks here. I don't tolerate any tribals messing our family's place up. So you just better watch your step here, or you'll end up like Sulik. What do you want? Oh, that's right. Actually, I thought so. I thought there was like some... I think Sulik is the first companion you can have. All right. Let's see here. I need to buy some things. Well, I need to find out what's up with Vic. You want to barter? I'm always looking for good quality gecko pelts, and I pay for a fair price for them too. Yes, I would like to trade with you. See? Gecko pelt. I knew that there were gecko pelts, and I think it's the small geckos don't have pelts. I think it's only the bigger kind of yellow geckos, if I remember correctly. All right. Yes, I'd like to trade with you. Okay, do you have what I want? No. Ah, that's so disappointing. You do have throwing knives, which might be something I invest in. Kind of the idea of this character is that eventually you start to drop points in throwing. So first unarmed, and then once you get high enough to have throwing, you can start throwing grenades and stuff like that until creatures get close to you. So, yeah, something like that. Alright, you don't really have anything I want. But I need to get rid of stuff. So, I guess let's try to sell some things. Worth a little bit of money. I don't think weight to value is very high. Okay, there we go. 330. That's something. And I'm just going to get coin. Oh, I can't get just coin. Interesting. All right, how's this armor's expensive, I bet. Yeah. I don't remember if I need rope in this game. I'm sure I probably do, but... Alright, what else do you have that maybe I could buy? I guess a stim pack. Let's see. Wow, that's expensive. That is really expensive. I had no idea. Well, you know what that means. I really don't want to trade with you. I'm going to do that. 250. 170. So 31. Done. Alright, there you go. Alright, done. Maybe I should have bought the rope just in case. But it's okay, there's a bunch more stuff up here. That's all I need for now. Right. I think I remember this now. Yeah, okay. Hello. You see a tall man with facial tattoos and a large bone through his nose.
What can we and I do you for?
What can we and I do you for? Who's we?
The spirits with me, friend. They be all around. Sometimes talk.
What spirits?
Spirits be everywhere. Travel with we and I. Grampy Bone do most of talking.
Who's Grampy Bone?
Him strong spirit. Much honor carrying him.
Wait, you mean that bone in your nose?
Keep him close. Easier to touch his spirit. That's why he talk the most.
Hey, I can only hear you talking so far.
We gonna get along just fine.
Okay, can I ask you something else?
We and I know many things. Travel from great saltwater to home of biting lizards.
Biting lizards?
Geckos. The little dudes don't bite hard. It's the goldens. They go through your leg like an old pipe stem.
Let me ask you something else.
We and I be glad to answer.
What are you doing here?
Slavers got our sis. Thought Vic be having information. Couldn't peep him. Got PO'd. Drank like a fish. Spirits of anger and chaos pop out, and now we have to pay some coin to make it right.
You were looking for Vic the traitor?
Vic the traitor, more like. Comes to village, says he knows about slavers. Tells us to come see him. We go. He ain't there.
Your sister was taken by slavers.
Sis went trading at another village and never come back. We and I go look for her.
What did you find?
One survivor. Dude was in bad shape. Said evil warriors came with magic torches. Fire would lick tribe warriors and they'd go to the spirit.
What about your sis?
The evil warriors tied up the rest and took off. Sis with them. Friend, we be finding her or dying trying.
Okay. Sounds like slavers to me. Have you found anything out about them?
We and I know they're slavers at din. When we're free, we're out of here.
Tell me about something else.
We and I be glad to answer.
Tell me about the Great Saltwater.
The tribe's home is next to Great Saltwater. 2 moons from here, friend.
2 moons? That's a long ways. How did you travel so far safely?
Friend with all the spirits walking with me. Not afraid to travel anywhere.
Let me ask you something else.
We and I be glad to answer.
Why do you travel so much?
Trader named Vic supposed to be here. He be saying he know about slavers. We show up, didn't peep him. Get pretty hot.
Did that repeat? Let me ask you something else.
We and I be glad to answer.
I'm interested in local information.
What can we and I do you for?
Ever heard of a Garden of Eden creation kit?
Never heard of it. But Maida's been keeping us busy.
Who's Maida?
She's the boss. We pay off and go find sis.
Tell me about something else.
What can we and I do you for?
What's going on in town?
Oh, busy place. Bugmen snatching cattle. Spirits walking. Smiley missing.
Smiley? Who's Smiley?
Smiley's a good hunter. Say he looking for the golden gecko's nest. Didn't come back.
Interesting. Let me ask you something else.
You have more questions for Sulik?
Tell me about the bugmen.
Tor be telling us about bugs that walk on 2 feet and steal Brahmin. Shook him up.
Interesting. Let me ask you something else.
You have more questions for Sulik?
Walking spirits. Tell me about that.
The canyon east of Herd area supposed to have a walking, howling spirit, shaking the locals. Grampy Bone don't say a word though.
Interesting. Let me ask you something else.
You have more questions for Sulik?
Let me ask you about something else.
What can we and I do you for?
What are you doing here?
Slavers got our sis. Thought Vic be having information. Couldn't peep him. Got PO'd. Drank like a fish. Spirits of anger and chaos pop out and now we have to pay some coin to make it right.
You have to pay for damages?
We all made a $350. You heading south? We'll walk about with you and look for sis. You having $350?
All right, maybe so, Sulik. Let me ask you something else, though.
We and I be glad to answer.
I don't think I need to know anything else right now. All right, let's see if we can talk her down a little bit. What may I help you with? I almost have 350. Okay. I have some questions for you. Have you heard of something called a Garden of Eden creation kit? The only way I know to create a Garden of Eden is through plain old hard work. That's something you tribals just don't seem to understand. But I guess that's the difference between us civilized folk and yourselves. Ow. Slow down. Gee, I guess I have a lot to learn from you folks. I'd like to be civilized too someday. Tell me about Sulik. Sulik's a tribal that's working here to pay off a debt he foolishly incurred. He is not a slave. We don't have slaves here in Klamath. Paying off a debt? What do you mean? Well, you see, Sulik got real upset one night and had too much booze. Then, when he was good and drunk, he busted up the place. He did nearly $500 worth of damage, just now getting the place repaired. Why'd he get so upset? He said he found out that his sister had been kidnapped by slavers, but you'd have to ask him more about that. He's here until he can pay off the rest of the damages he did while he was drunk. How much does he have to work off? He still has to pay $350. If he weren't so lazy and shiftless, it would go quicker for him. He's not leaving here until his debt is paid off in full. That's a lot of money. I think he's going to be here for a long time. Well, he may be slow, but he does sort of grow on you after a while. Looks away wistfully, flustered. Now, that's enough, jaw flapping. Do you need anything else? What if someone else paid Sulik's damages? I don't know why anyone would want to pay off his debt, but they could. His bill comes to $350, but you wouldn't want to do that. He'd only get into trouble again. Well, I'm sure he must be happy working for you folks, but I still want to pay his damages. I don't think anyone should be trapped the way he is. Well, okay then. If you really want to pay for the damages he caused, I guess all of you tribals really stick together. Yes, I do. I have enough to pay for the damages that he caused. Oh, okay. So you can't talk. That's what I was hoping for, is that you could talk your way to like a lower amount. But maybe that is too much money. I don't think I want to pay for his damages after all. Goodbye. Okay, I'll come back. Let's see, what else? Anybody? I think these are all just regular people. Could be a trapper. Sturdy older woman with a tired smile. Oh. Hello there, my name's Arden Buckner. And this is my place. Say you don't see a trapper named Smiley outside of town, did you? Half to herself. He's been gone for too long. Never should have let him go off on that fool quest of his. Smiley? No, I haven't seen a trapper by that name. Tell me about him. Well, Smiley and me were getting downright serious with each other. I thought I had finally gotten him to agree to settle down here and help me run this place, but he said he needed to go off on one last quest. A quest? Well, he called it a quest. He told me he thought he knew where all the golden geckos came from and wanted to find out for sure. He thought that maybe it was some kind of magical spring, or maybe a hidden cave or vault or some sort. Well, I don't rightly know what all he said, but he seemed real excited about going. But I shouldn't have let him go. He's 2 weeks later getting back than he said he'd be, and I'm worried. I'd like to help. I could look for him for you. Oh, thank you. Let me mark it on your map, where he talked about looking. I sure hope he can find him. He isn't much, but I still love him, and I miss him more than I thought I could. Please find him for me. All right. Okay. I'll do my best, Mrs. Buckner. Goodbye. Every time I hear the name Buckner, I think of Cabin in the Woods. Let's see here. So now I have some space in my inventory. I should be able to pick up this stuff now. Let's go rob Vic's store. Whoa, 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 no. Over here. Alright, there we go. Wow, it's so sensitive. I can't click on it. Okay, so whoa, 1, 2, 3. So got a Vic's radio. Let's see, maybe I can contact Vic and take all this stuff. Nobody's here. Oh yeah, I can just take all. I definitely want the tragic cards. All right. Yeah, I keep forgetting about take all. Let's see here. Well, I guess first I want to check out the radio. Let's see. That would be inventory and radio. Oh, I can't. This handheld radio doesn't work, but it looks as though it's still in pretty good condition. Some of its parts could probably be salvaged for use in other radios. Okay. Well, now what? Been there. Okay, I don't think there's anything there. I've been to that place. I can come down here. Maybe. I don't really see anything in here. Oh, there's a guns and bullets. I'll take that. Nothing here. Oh, look at this. Okay, sure. Okay, the blades. Sounds like a gang. I think there is. Oh, good. I got throwing knives now. Yeah, I think they also added in that you can now do punches and kicks. So more of a martial arts style, I guess. Where in the last game it was just you had 2 different slots. So that's kind of interesting. Golden Gecko. I haven't gone here yet. Also have not gone to this place. Where? Okay, just trying to get myself oriented. What's here? Hello. Stop moving. Hello there. You here to barter for some of our world famous Dunton's dry meat? Dry meat. That sounds interesting. Tell me more about that. Well, our dry meat is an incredible blend of 11 herbs and spices. Let me tell you, it's finger-licking good. Oh my gosh. Animals love it too. They'll chase you from all over to get some. Must be that rotting smell. No. Incredible. It sounds as though you actually eat your own dry meat. What I mean to say is, who wouldn't? Yum, yum. Well, you here to buy some dry meat or what? Sure, I would like to barter. Okay, I'm hoping he will have... No, he doesn't. Oh my gosh. Alright. I'm gonna take all your coin, though. Let's find some stuff to sell you. I don't really need to have my small arms go up. Ooh, that's expensive. Alright, well, maybe I'll hold on to that for a minute. Yeah, let's try the spear. Okay, 80. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Alright. And that is it. Done. What? Oh. Well, it's a pleasure doing business with you. Hee 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 hee. Need anything else? No, I think that's it for now, Chuck. Okay. Some of the dialogue options are kind of funny. Okay, yeah, so we're going here, and then I think that's basically it, right? Yeah. Okay, Golden Gecko. You see a bar patron drinking a mug of beer, eating some jerky. Jerky is very popular here. Jerky. Okay. So let's try you. Hello there, stranger. Welcome to the Golden Gecko Tavern, Hotel, and Trading Post. I'm Sajag. I run this place. What can I get for you? I'd like to trade. Got all kinds of things right here. Kid, healing supplies, booze, and all kinds of stuff. I've got special sources. You might say always willing to look at a good gecko pelt too. All right, let me see what you got. Fingers crossed, hoping for No. Oh, man. That is brutal. Why can I not get this part? Okay, I'm keep hitting the wrong button. What I'm going to do is get some more coin here. And what can I sell you? How expensive is this? I don't know. Maybe I won't buy that. Alright, I can do the guns and bullets. Oh, no, I can't. Darn. Okay, so what I will do is the spear. And the gun? Okay. What kind of gun is this? Pipe rifle. Oh, interesting. That's 283, 227, 203, so 24. Yes. Okay, not finding any bronze knuckles. Oh, thanks for your help and goodbye. Well, let's see here. There's 3 places to go. I think, didn't she say south is where... Oh, I can't go. This is too much. Oh, there we go. Okay, more geckos. Lots of geckos. Interesting. Where am I? I'm over here. Okay. Maybe I can get some more... stuff to make healing powder, I guess. Still 87%. Alright, there he goes. Let's get out. Yeah. Okay. I'm not close enough. Wow, lots of attacks. Okay, and you are done. Let's see, let's get out of there. There's my level. What else do we have down here? I don't see... Okay, there's a couple of geckos over here. Alright, I think what I'm going to do here is... Alright, 87. Check him. Alright, I'm just going to assume that these don't. So let's try a yellow. And I'm going to go ahead and level up. Yeah, so I can get hit-to-hit, hand-to-hand damage, comprehension. You gain 50% more skill points when reading books. Okay. I'm a Sutra master. When it comes to pleasing, you wrote the book. Okay. Yowzers. Swift learner. I think that's a good one. You are indeed a swift learner with this perk. as each level gives you an additional 5% bonus whenever you earn experience points. This is best taken early on. Okay, that's a good one. I think this is a good one. And melee attacks for each level of this perk. So, yeah, that might be a good one to go with. With Stonewall, much less likely to be knocked down. Smooth Talker. You have learned to increase your dialogue options without understanding what you're talking about. Okay. No. Alright, I'm just going to go for the bonus damage, I think. You cause +2 points of damage with hand-to-hand attacks and melee attacks for each level of this perk. Sure. Let me just double check, make sure there's nothing else. What's Survivalist? Master of the Outdoors. Hostile environments. You get +25 bonus to... Okay. Yeah. It's either that or Swift Learner, I think. A little bit extra XP is nice. So for every 100, I get another 5. Alright, I'm just going to go for the extra damage. Done. Okay. And the points. So... I had 86. So that will get me, should get me 95% with these guys. 72. 67. Yeah, at least you can go up and down. I think on the Fallout 1, once you put a point on, you were stuck. You couldn't take it back. So this one, that's another little change that they made, which is good, I think. Okay, so better speech, better lockpicks. Should be able to have 95% against the white geckos. Yeah, but I do have 95 now. Alright, that's good. Yeah, so many attacks. 1, 2. There we go. That one's done. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Done. Yep, nothing. Alright, nothing. I'm going to assume that there's... Alright, so let's go finish this guy and then check the yellows out. Or green. What color are they? Yellow, green? I don't know. I'm just going to let them come to me. Hey, my poison came off. Alright, now I'll come to you. Done. Okay, done. Now, these are the tougher geckos. I don't think there's a lot of them out here. It's like maybe 2. Jeez. Wow. Oh, brutal. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I'm right. Whoa, down to 88. Yeah, up it a little bit more. It's gonna take a few more hits. There we go. Done. You do not have... Do I need like a skinning knife or something? Interesting. Well, I don't know what to say. Where's the door? There it is. What's this? Firewood. Huh? Why would I want firewood? Booze. Alright. Can sell the booze, I guess. Oh, that looks about like it. Got 3 more guys up here. I don't know. Alright. Still kicking. Now you're done. Yeah, I can't remember. Do I like need a knife or something? I sold my only knife too. Ah. I don't know. Is there like a skinning knife or something? Whatever. Just let him come to me. Come on. Wow, dodge 2 attacks. There we go. Alright, do you have a skin on you? You do not. Alright, that's it. I give up. I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. And I thought that the other person that they were talking about, like Sam or whatever, that he was down in that area too, but I did not see anybody. Alright, what's down here? The blades again. Okay. I think I vaguely remember this. Alright, I think this section is pretty big, so I'm going to leave this section and come up here and see what this is. Plus, I should have enough money to pay for Sulik now. Oh. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to save just in case something silly happens. Okay. And it attacks. Oh. Getting a little beat up now. Hopefully I can take it out before it takes me out. 3 misses. Hey, I got it. Alright. Get out of combat. Okay, there's nothing on it. Okay, I thought maybe there might be some items or something on him. Alright. We've got a vertibird. which I believe is the first vertibird we've seen. Yellow key card. Electronic security key, color-coded yellow. All right. Nothing here. Well, I guess that's it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab Sulik. And I don't see any more plants for the healing powder. The Brock flower and the... what's the other one? I can't remember, but I think it's the same in New Vegas. You need Brock flower and something root. I can't remember. Anyway. Alright, how much money do I have on me now? Inventory. Okay, I have enough. Let's see. I have some questions for you, I guess. Oh, tell me about Sulik. Paying off the debt. Why you get so upset? How much does he have to work off? That's a lot of money. What if someone else paid Sulik's damages? Well, I'm sure he must be happy working for you folks, but I don't think he should be trapped. Yes, I do. I have enough to pay for the damages that he caused. You must be crazy. I'll sure be glad to have that darn sob, tribal sob, away, sob, sob, from here, sob. Okay. Well, somehow I think Sulik might actually miss being here, but we'll be back to visit sometime, I'm sure. Right now, though, I need something. Oh, okay. I don't really need anything, but since I already read that option, I guess I'll go with 5. I guess I don't need anything right now. Goodbye. All right, let's go talk to Sulik.
Here.
We have to go through this again. Tell me about yourself.
I'd be glad to answer.
What are you doing here?
Get down to find Sis. Think we go south, but not sure yet. You want company?
I'll be going south. You're welcome to travel with me.
We're there. Grandpa Bone say we might find Sis with you.
I hope so. In any case, it will be nice to travel with you and your grandfather's bone.
Not just Grandpa Bone, all tribe spirits. Grandpa Bone just wiser and stronger than the rest. Let's ease on down.
Yeah. Okay, Sulik. Okay, so now we have a companion, which is good. Come on out here, buddy. Yeah, there you are. Okay. So, I'm thinking that this may be a good place to stop because I have this section over here, which, if I remember correctly, is pretty big. So maybe it would be better to, yeah, just end here. And then, who's this guy? Klamath citizen, trapper, backwoodsman. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think this section is pretty big. I think there's a lot of combat too, if I remember correctly. You gotta like fight rats or mole rats or something over here. So I think it would be better to start this at the beginning of the next episode. But we have our first companion. I think the problem now is that we don't know where Vic is, right? So Sulik said something about Vic, but he wasn't at his house. And so a little bit of a dead end right now trying to find Vic. But I guess, yeah. And I'd really like to find a unarmed weapon. That would be really nice. But anyway, it is what it is. So I guess I will go ahead and probably save the game. That would be choice. And done. There we go. All right. And I guess I will pick it up from here next time. So until then.